Hello. I got a green screen in a box. And here it is. I've been wanting a green screen for a while for making content, doing cool other stuff. You'll have to excuse my cough, I'm getting over a bit of a sickness. And so I had a bit of extra cash sitting around and I saw this green screen setup come up for sale for maybe like 80 bucks Australian, maybe like 79, free delivery. Looked a bit dodgy, but I thought might as well check it out, see what I get. And then I thought, other people, you might be interested in your own little green screen. And maybe this will be totally terrible and you'll decide you want to splash out on something fancy, or maybe you'll decide this is good enough for you. Doesn't have a brand, so that's always a good sign. Comes in an unmarked box. Sweet. Let's jump in and check it out. Alright, so what have we got in the box? Everything originally came just in like shitty little white boxes for no reason, so I took all that stuff off. But other than that, that's everything I got. We have a massive light bulb that screws into our lights. So there are actually two lights. I've got one of them set up back here. It's giving this nice, beautiful, even white light for us. All right, giant bulb. Bag. It's got the parts of our screen. Put that to one side. Some of the cheapest feeling little clips I've ever seen. This one even has a dangerous sticky out bit of metal coming out of it. So that's, and another clip for attaching our screen. We've got green. Yep, this material is kind of like a step above paper. But I reckon it'll work. We've also got black and white. And this setup is supposed to be about I think 3 meters by 2.5, but you can kind of swivel it and set it up in a couple of different ways if you need more height and less width. All right, here is our first light. Boy, oh boy, this thing. Light stand. I'll show that in a sec. And the second part in this fluffy bag, diffuser screen. The Velcro's on. I'll have a link to the green screen in the description. Here we have a light and a cone. So I've got a short little cable with, I guess it's not that short, with an inline switch for flicking it off and on. And we've got our our reflector. And the interesting thing about what keeps the reflector in place, I push this ring. This is actually like a bit fiddly with only one hand. Ow. I push this ring down around the light bulb holder, and that is what keeps it in shape. Everything feels super cheap, a little bit crappy, although I'm not surprised and I'm not critical of it, because you get what you pay for, and I definitely knew that going into it, that I was gonna get something pretty rough and ready. I just wanted to see, so a lot of the video mixers I have some kind of chroma keying or luma keying or some kind of keying feature. And I was hoping that maybe this screen would either be good enough to use with them, or that it would be bad enough that I could get maybe like a nice kind of crappy effect off them, which I could probably just do from lighting it poorly. And all I need to do is screw in this big old light bulb, which is actually a bit fiddly, but at least it's like a nice Edison fitting. For some reason this one faces in the opposite direction to the other light. Maybe I've missed something. I'm gonna Velcro on. Cool. And then let's plug it in and see what we get. Hey, nice, beautiful white diffuser. What's cool about this is that it all works straight out of the box. Nothing's kind of scratched up or broken. Yeah, I mean it's all cheap quality, but it's still cool and it still works. So now these are the clips for your lights. George is just off camera here inspecting the boxes for me. So here's the screen setup. It comes in 3 little pouches. We get the stand for either side, wing nut and threaded rod on top. It's cool that they come in these little bags. Unfortunately, it's not very portable because of how you have to take out the light bulb in order to fold down everything. But, you know, seems alright. Here we've got a little, this is the rod that forms the crossbar. A little thing there, some screw-in stuff. Let's take a look. So this will be the test. Oh yeah. Oh, these. Yep. Hey, great. These rods extend on either side. I think I'm going to struggle to get far enough away to show the full setup of it, but I'll give it a shot. And I'll probably fast forward through this boring crap. Alright. I think I might have been totally mistaken about the size of that. Maybe not. Alright, so here we are in front of the green screen. Yeah, wow, it's pretty rickety. Everything kind of fits, but the legs that stabilize it are definitely like not wide enough, and kind of feels like it could go any second. I'm not totally sure this piece of green is as big as I thought it was, but I guess the cool thing about this is you could just buy a big sheet of green felt, something that's not as wrinkled and disgusting if you wanted. I reckon I'll set up both these lights and see if I can get a good green screen effect on it. Okay, I've got the 2 lights either side, one there, so they're pretty close. They've got I have to excuse me, I've been a bit sick lately. Got the softboxes on them. I'm being lit from either side, so you know you can't really see any shadows on the screen. It's got a nice sort of like side lighting thing going on. And ideally, if this is working, there will be some awesome green screen effect taking place behind me. And I'll be covering the kind of green screen effect stuff that I am working on maybe in some other videos where I talk about the video mixers and the kind of keying and chroma keying that I've got in those. But hopefully this is working. Yeah, I'll be interested to see what kind of results I can get from this. What kind of like VJ content and stuff I can get from this setup. I'm optimistic. I'm pleasantly optimistic that something good's going to come out of it. And worst case scenario is I get some green felt to replace this crappy kind of half paper, half fabric thing that's going on.